Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to create an online store using the Shopify platform. The other day I showed you how to create a Shopify partner account. I'm going to use the same account today to show you how you can create an online store for yourself, maybe for one of your clients. So let's just go ahead. So you need to click on this link, log in. Then you have to use the same email address that you use to create your Shopify partner account. Then I'm going to put in my password. Voila, I'm in. So then once you log in, this is the the page that you're going to see always, and you have these tabs on the left hand side, and you have to click on this first tab, which is called Developing Stores, and then you have to click on this button called Create Store. So if you have actually created stores before, so all the stores would be listed here, but you can see that there's no store here. That means this is a new account, and under this account I basically didn't create any online store. So this is going to be the first online store under this account. So once you click on that link, create account, and then this is what you're going to see. So it's going to ask for a name of the store that you're going to create. So I have to choose a name. It has to be unique. So maybe I'll choose this name, Sultan, Sultan Health. Alright, it's available, so it's not taken, so I can use that name. And this is the email address that I use, so I'm going to keep the email address same. So passwords. This is a different password. This is for the store. This is not for the partner account itself. This is for, so you can choose a different password for each store that you're going to create. So I'm going to choose a password here. All right, maybe I'll choose a different password. Okay. All right. Now, address, you can fill out the address wherever you are. So I'm not gonna put in the detail now because this is a test store, and this is not. I'm not gonna launch it. It's just for the sake of this training purpose, or only to show you how to create an online store. So I'll just leave it at that. So store purpose. Okay. So what will you do with this development store? So you have to click on, an option from the options available here. So the first option is build a new store for a client, test an app or theme. I'm just playing around. So let's say I just click on the first option, which is build a new store for a client. So yeah, so I'm going to save. Okay, so it's working. It's actually creating the store for you. Yeah, so it says success, your store is ready to go. So I'll just have to wait. So this is how it looks like once you get into your store that you have just created. So you will see all these tabs or menu items on the left hand side. So the first one is the home tab, and you will see it says add product, customize theme, add domain. So at this stage, if you have a domain, you can go here and you can actually connect your domain. And if you don't have one, you can actually purchase one and connect it here. Yeah, when you're ready. And so first, the the first thing that we're going to do is customize the theme. So we have to click on this customize theme button. Alright, so we'll go to this section called free themes, and also you can actually purchase themes. Let's go to the free theme section. So these are the free themes that are available at the moment, and I can choose any. So the product I'm thinking about is actually multivitamins and basically health and well-being essentials. So I think I'm gonna go with this one, the one that the name is Debut. And so the features that it has are slideshow, single featured product, product filtering, customer testimonials. So I think that's enough for the product that I'm thinking about. So I'll go with the default. There's another version called Lite. So I'll go with the default one, and then I'll say add Debut. So it's adding the theme to my store. Alright, so you can see how it looks like on both the desktop version and also the mobile version. And the great thing about Shopify platform is that it actually shows you at the same time both the views on desktop and mobile devices. And you know that these days a majority of people, they actually browse from their mobile devices, and they also make purchases on their mobile devices. So this is important to see how it looks like on the mobile devices. So let's customize this one. So there's a button called customize, so you can customize your theme. Alright, so these, on the left hand side you will see all the sections. These are called sections. Each of these is called a section. And you see the header and the footer and all other sections in between. And you can also add sections if you need. And let's have a look what these sections are. So the first one is header. So in this section, you can actually add the logo. So at the moment it says Sultan Health. It's text. You can replace it with a logo. So I've already created a logo, and so I'll just add that now. Logo resized. Okay, select. And I can choose how big I want my logo to be. So at the moment it is 100 pixels, so which is quite small. I want to make it bigger, so I'll go with the maximum that it allows, which is 250 pixels. So it looks good now. So yep, that's good. Now menu. So this is the menu. I'm not going to touch it now. We're going to come back to it later. And there's an announcement bar. So this is basically if you have anything to announce here, like for example sale or anything like that. So for example, if I click on that, so it will appear somewhere here. So yeah, if you announce something like free shipping or anything like that. So if like a 50% off sale is going on or anything like that, so you can add here, but at the moment I'll just leave it. Yeah, so this is the color of the bar and the text color, so you can change them. You can choose the color you like. Theme settings, and you can add the URLs for Twitter, Facebook, for your Twitter page, for your Facebook page, Pinterest, Instagram, Tumblr, Snapchat, YouTube, and so on, Vimeo, and so on. So what I'll do, just to show you how it looks like, I'll just copy these links and paste them here. So just to show you how they appear on the page. So, but you were gonna definitely add your own links for your business. So maybe that's enough. I don't want all of them, so maybe Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. That's all. So they're gonna appear at the bottom here, or maybe YouTube as well. So yeah. All right. So that's all. So I'm gonna go back. So header is done. Yeah, you see that all of them appear here. So if you click on them, you'll be taken to that particular page. So that's all for the header. Now that's actually part of the footer though, but we have already worked on that. So and you can actually see what the footer menu has in it. So it has yeah. So if you want to show the payment options, for example, credit cards and so on, you can do that. And also you can edit the color and text color, background color, text color, and so on. You can add quick links. So for example, in this section, if you want to add some links, for example, about us, career opportunities, privacy policy, terms and conditions, and so on. So you can actually add them here, but I don't need them now, so I'll just leave them for now. And under the talk about business, this section, you can add something about your business, maybe a quick intro, 1 or 2 lines, something like that. And in the newsletter section, so this is for anyone who might be interested in subscribing to your newsletter. So you can edit that section here. So it'll so once someone actually puts in their email address here and then subscribe, it actually automatically will go to your customer list, and it will update your customer list every time someone actually puts in their email address. So that's a great way of building your customer list, and so you can actually send regular blogs items or blogs or posts, and also promote your products if there's a sale going on, so you can actually inform your customers. So that's a great tool to have. And then we'll go back now. So these are the sections as I told you before. So you have 4 sections here. So the first one is image with text overlay. And so you can actually change the image here. Also, you can change the text. And then you have the featured collection. So if you want to feature some of your products, you can do that here. And then you have another section with an image, and you can also add some text. And then you have a slideshow section after that. So it will continually show a slideshow. What slideshows are. These are very common nowadays. So you can add 2 slides, 3 slides, as many slides as you want. But it's good to keep them under 5 because otherwise it will make your website very heavy to load actually. So you don't want that to happen. And you don't want Google to penalize you for that. So yeah, so it's good to keep your website simple and not very heavy. So at the moment, what I'm thinking is that I want my slideshow to be at the top, so I'll move it to the top, and you can move around this section. So this is simple, this is just drag and drop. So it was here and I moved it to the top. Now I'm gonna change add the pictures. So there's this option, adapt to first image. So I want the height to adapt to the first image that I upload. Text size medium, text alignment middle center, show overlay, and the delay I want is 5 seconds is fine. So the lowest you can go is 3 seconds and the highest you can go is 9 seconds, but I think 5 seconds is fine. Then image, the first image, I can actually upload my own image, or I can choose one from this section. So there are different sections. Depending on what your business is, you can actually choose pictures from the stock images that they have already. This is free. This is offered by Shopify. I think there should be. I think this one is good. So I'll select that one. And and I'm gonna edit the text here. So the heading should be, I have already written down some text so that it's quicker for me to show you guys. So I'm gonna just copy and paste. So the first text I'm gonna say is health and wellness essentials. And the text underneath, I'll just copy and paste. So it says health and wellness essentials, living the world of natural health and wellness supplements at your fingertips. I think it sounds good. And we need to save. So we just need to remember that we need to save our work, because if anything goes wrong, we might actually lose our work. So it's good to save, every few minutes. Then we'll go to the next image. So we can again choose another image from the free image stock. So we'll probably go into another section. Let's look at what other options are available. So nature, maybe. Let's have a look. I think we can choose this picture. It looks good, I think. So let's just select that one. And we need to now add the text. And then we need to save. Yep, saved. Now, so I think 2 slides are enough. We don't need any more. So we'll go back. And so the slideshow section is done. Now, with the image section, we're going to move it to the bottom. and yeah, and this section, I don't think we need this section, so we can either remove it. We can actually delete this, but it's good not to delete a section. Rather, we can just hide it for now. If we need it, we can get it back. So that's a good idea, to hide a section if you don't use it. So you can unhide it anytime and you can actually use it later on. So we're going to save. All right, it's saved now. And yeah, so we're going to update this section. We're going to choose another picture. So I think we'll go with this. All right, and for that, I'll add some text as well. So yeah, this is how it looks like. So now the good thing about this is that we can always, whenever we make any change to the website, update the theme or anything we add, we can actually have the live view of the website, how it looks like right away, because this is how it will appear on the website. And if you want to have the full view, you need to click on this, so that will give you the full view of the website. And also you can take a look at the mobile view of the website. So yeah, and then if you want to change anything, you can make the changes straight away. So this is how it looks like at the moment, which is I think looking good. So let's just now add the products. So that's the next step we're gonna take. So we have added, updated the slideshow section, also updated the bottom section. Now we're gonna add some products, and they're gonna appear here. So let's go back. All right, so we are back to the home page. So you can see that it has already updated the pictures and the text that we just added. We can go back to it if we want to customize further, but at this stage we're going to focus on the products. So if we go back to the home tab, so we have already updated the theme. Now we need to add products. So you can click on this tab called Add Product. And then we can click on this button, Add Product, and it will take us to the Add Product section. But before we do that, we need to actually, click on this product tab here. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to create some collections first so that I can assign each of my product under a collection. So I have already decided that I will have 4 collections. So for example, if you're selling clothing, you may have men's section, and you may have women's section, and you may have kids section. But for the product that I've chosen, I have decided there will be 4 categories. And so the first one is bone and muscle health, and second one is brain health, third one is heart and blood circulation, and the fourth one is multivitamins and minerals. So I'm going to create 4 different collections, so that I can, whenever I add a product, I can assign them to a particular collection. By default, there will be this home page collection, which means the featured collection that you have already under your theme section. So you can actually edit the name rather than saying it, home page. You can say the featured collection page. So let's just say featured collection, and so I'm gonna add some text here. You can add some image, so I'm gonna add an image from here. Yep, so that's a nice image, and yep, so I'm gonna save. Then I'm gonna go back to collections. Then I need to add another collection. So the second collection would be bone and muscle health. So bone and muscle health, and then I'm gonna add this description, and for these I'm gonna choose heading 2. So heading 2, heading 1 would be a bit large. I don't need that to be that big, so I'm gonna choose heading 2. I think this is okay. And yeah, I'm gonna add an image for that collection page. So bone and muscle, I'm gonna choose, let's say, let's have a look. I think this one is fine, or maybe, yep, I think I'll go with this. So you can do one thing here. So whenever you're creating the collection names or the categories, you can actually automate the product tags. Like for example, if your product has certain tags, it will automatically bring it under this particular collection. So you can automate that process, or you can do it manually. So whenever you add a product, you can manually assign it to a particular collection. So I'm going to go manual because I don't have a lot of products to design my website or online store at this stage. If I have, let's say, a lot of products, and manual editing would take a lot of time, so maybe I can automate. But at this stage, manual is fine. If you want to automate, you can do it simply by adding the the conditions. So you can add many conditions, and if multiple collections have the same condition, so the product will automatically be added to all the collections that meet the criteria. So yeah, so I'm gonna go with manual at this stage. And again, you can see the SEO at the same time. So I'll just say save. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to collections. All right, so I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm gonna pause here and I'm gonna add the other collections, and then I'm gonna come back to the video just yeah, in just a moment. All right, now you can see that I've already created 4 collections, and also there's this featured collection which was home originally, so I changed it to featured collection, which is of course going to be on the home page. So I'm done with the collections. Now I can go back to my product section, and then I'm gonna click on this button called Add Product. So the first product that I'm gonna add is from this particular collection, Bone and Muscle Health, and I need to get the product details from the actual website of the supplier of this particular product. So this is Blackmore's, which is a it says Australia's #1 brand. So and we're gonna resell their products through our website to some of the international markets where they don't already sell. So they sell mainly locally, but we're going to sell internationally to other markets. So at least hypothetically, that's the plan. So so I need to find the product that I'm going to add, which is the first product that I'm going to add is the joint formula. So yeah, I'll just copy the name from here, and yeah, so I'm gonna put it here, and I need to add a description. So I'm gonna add the description from here. So I'll just copy and paste the description, but you will definitely have worked on your own product's name and description. So just to make it quick, I'm doing it this way, but you will definitely do your own work on developing the descriptions and catchy product names and so on. I need to add an image here. So this is related to bone and muscle, and this is advanced joint formula. So I'm going to add this image, and product type and vendor. You can add these details, but I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to assign it to a collection now. So you can see that all the collections that I've just created, they appear here. So I want it to appear under bone and muscle health, as well as under the featured collection. So I can tick as many as I want, but I want this particular product to be available under bone and muscle health, as well as under featured collection, which is on the home page. So yeah, so I'm done. And I can also add some text. This is helpful, particularly for Google search, for the search engine optimization purpose. So I can add multivitamin or Blackmore or whatever I want. So I'll just leave it at this stage. So, and also it says the cost in dollars. So I need to add the price. So this is Australian dollar. The price is being coded as Australian dollar, but of course it will be, if I'm selling it internationally, I have the option to customize it under settings to show the local price wherever the person is looking at it from. So because it's the price here, it says $79.99, I'll just copy across the price for now. And I can also do compare at price. So for example, we see on different websites that previously the price was $100, now it's $79.99. So if you want to do that, so you can do, let's say, 100, and this is the compare at price, and the price currently is $79.99. So originally it was 100, now it's $79.99. And cost per item, I don't need that. Charge taxes on this product because in Australia there's a sales tax, so we need to collect the sales tax. So we'll just keep it checked. And inventory, so you can also assign SKU, stock keeping unit, and barcode and so on. But because I don't have a lot of products, so I'm not going to do it now, but you can certainly do that to track your inventories efficiently. And also Shopify does one thing: they track your inventory. So if you let them know how much you have, let's say I have 10 of these products, so 10 of this particular product, and I can write it down here, and every time an item is sold, and then they will actually track it. So for example, if one item is sold, it will become 9, and we can have a look under the inventory section how much of each product is available at the moment. So this is again a good way to monitor your inventory level, and then Shopify does that in a very nice way, so you don't have to do any extra work or manage any additional have any additional software or anything like that. So it's built in, and it does it for you. And also I can check this checkbox if I want to allow customers to purchase this product when it's out of stock. So at the moment, if it is 0, which means out of stock, it won't allow the customer to order it. But if I check this, then it will allow the customer to order this particular item, even if it is out of stock. So I'll leave it unchecked for now, and then because this is the physical product, this is not like a digital product, so I'll just add the weight of the product. So we can do kgs here, and we can also choose pounds and other options, grams and other options. So I'll do 0.5 kg just to fill the information. So country of origin, I don't need that, but if I need that, I can do that. So at this stage, I'm not gonna get into these, but of course you can country of origin, it should be Australia, and you can also add the code here, the right code for this particular product if you're shipping internationally. Fulfillment service, you can do Shopify, or you can add other services. So this is how you're gonna, or if there's a third party that is gonna deliver your product, and so on. So you can again set this up under the settings section. We'll go there in a while. Yeah, so we don't have any variants. So this is for this section is for those type of products that have got different variants. For example, if you're selling a shirt, you might have different colors of that shirt. So you can add variant here, and maybe size, or color, and so on. So you can so you can write down what it is, and you can add the option, the values or the options here, and it will appear on your product description. And people, all the customers, they can actually choose which option they want, and you can then again assign how many of different sizes you have available for each variant that you add. So, but for my product, and that's not necessary, so I'm going to leave it that way. And yeah, so yeah, I think that's all. I'm going to save. So the first product is now added. So let's have a look. So if you click on this, you will see how it looks like on the actual page. Okay. Yeah, so it looks great. So yep, so it shows you the picture, which is a nice picture, and it's good enough. You can actually read, and you have the description here. Also, Shopify added this button, so if anyone wants to share it on Facebook or Twitter or Pinterest, they can do that from here. And yeah, so yeah, I just want to maybe change the color of this button a little bit, just to make it a bit more consistent with the logo, the color of the logo, and so on. So let's see what we can do there. So all right, so it looks great. So as I said, this is how you show the prices. So originally it was 100, now it's 79.99. So you can remove it if you want, but I'll just leave it like that for you. Just now add the other products. So so this particular we've just added one product. So and you can see that it says 10 in stock. If you go to the inventory, you will see that yes, there are 10 units of this product available, and if you add more products, all of them will be listed here, and you can actually change manually here the status of the stock. So I'm gonna add the other products, and yeah, so the products are added, collections are already created. Now I'm gonna take you to the online store. Under this online store, you can see that we already added themes and added some text as well, images and so on. So I'm going to take you through the rest of the menu items here, rest of the tabs. So here's the blog post section. So you can write blogs and post it on your website, and also send them to your customers. And then you have this tab called Pages. So under this, you can create new pages. So you can see that previously there was no About Us or Contact Us pages. So I created these two pages. I'll show you how I did them. So if you click on this Add Page, you can actually create a new page. Alright, so this is the area where you actually write the name of the page, whatever the name is, so you can create like Contact Us and so on. So if you're creating a contact page, you have to select page.contact, and they will automatically create the contact page. You don't have to write anything here, but if it is something else, maybe about us or anything else, you can actually write the content here. And also you can add images, videos, and links, whatever you want. So I'm gonna discard it now because I've already created the About Us page and Contact Us page, and you can I'll show you the pages in a moment. Then if you click on navigation, you can see that you can edit the menu, main menu and footer menu. So I'll show you. I haven't touched the footer menu because that's not very important, but you can do that. You can create new pages like privacy policy, and terms and conditions under the pages section, and you can actually add new menu items. So the way you do it is you just add menu, and then you just write the name of the page that you want to create. So let's say maybe terms and conditions. It's not created, so it's not going to show up here, but if it was created, it would have been you would have been able to actually select from the drop down. So you can write here the name, maybe terms and conditions, and then you can select the link. So from the collections or from products or from pages that you've created, you can actually link. I have created these two pages already, so but I don't have terms and conditions here, so I'm not gonna link it. So I'm just gonna ignore it. So yeah, so that's how you actually add a menu item on the footer menu or the main menu. So I'll show you the main menu because I've already added some pages on the main menu. So you can see that I've changed the main menu now. So what the main menu is, I'll show you again. I think I mentioned that before, but I'll show you again. So if you click on this, you can actually see how the site looks like. So this is how it looks like now. Previously you had only home and catalog, so I've changed that. So now I've changed the home. Home is still the same, I haven't changed it, but I added about us after that, and also I changed the catalog to product, and I added some nested menu items under products. So these are called nested menu, and you can I'll show you how to do that. And I've also added contact us. So I don't want it to be too cluttered, so I think that's good enough. I'm going to take you back to the menu navigation tab, so you can see these are organized, and I've organized it this way, but you can change it anytime. So you can take the home to the bottom if you like. So you can basically do that. So you can organize them in any order you like. So yeah, so I think it's good to have the home tab at the top, and also how to create the nested menu. So you create the menu first, so it's the same as creating any menu item, like I showed you earlier for the footer menu. So you just click on add menu item, and then you need to write the name of the menu and also link it to a page that's already created under the pages section, or collection or anything that you have here. So yeah, so before you create the menu item, you need to make sure that that's already available under this link section, and then you can name it and it will appear, and you can order it any way you like. And for the nested menu, so these are actually created as a menu, and you can just move it under this one, and it will become a nested menu under this. You can have two levels of nested menu. You can have another level under each of this sub menu, if you like. And so I'll show you how you can do that. Let's say you can take this out if you want. You can actually take this out, so it becomes a main menu now. So if I hit save, it's gonna save, and now if I go back to the store, yeah, now you can see that it's here, and you can see that it's not looking good. So I have to change it. So I'll put it back where it was. So yeah, I think that's a nice way to have it. Yeah, so I think I've explained everything that I needed to explain on this under this tab. So you just need to hit save so that it's reflected on your website. So if you go back, now it's how it was before. So yeah, so that's how you can create the menu or edit the menu, and you can see how it looks like. And if you don't like it, you can change it. Then this is the domain section. I think I touched on it briefly before, that you can actually buy the domain and connect. Then comes the preferences. I'll show you what it is. If you click on if you go back to the website, you see whenever you hold the your mouse onto the the tab, and then it will show you some text. So this is the text you see, and that's what this is what you see there. So again, I'll show you. So this is the text. It says natural health and wellness essentials, Sultan Health. So on each of these pages, you'll see, like if you click on About Us, you'll see About Us Sultan Health. And if you click on Contact Us, it will show Contact Us Sultan Health. So, and so on. Yeah, so you can edit the home page, details here, title and the meta description, and it will appear on Google search as well. So, and also you can connect to the Google Analytics account. So how to set this up, there's a link. If you click on that, it will take you to the detailed description. So it is very easy. I'm not gonna cover this under this tutorial because it's already too long. This tutorial is already too long, and it's fairly easy. So if you have a Google account, you just need to follow the steps, and what you need to get is, after you follow these steps, you'll get this number. So it's called tracking ID, and you need to come back and paste that tracking ID here. And similar process is for Facebook Pixel. The purpose of Facebook Pixel is to actually help you track your campaigns on Facebook and how effective they have been. So if you have this Pixel ID, so same way you can click on this and it will give you the detailed instructions on how to create the Facebook Pixel ID, and once you get that, you can just copy it and then paste it here. Now, because I haven't actually selected a plan, so this website, although this is live, but this is actually protected, password protected. So this is the password that I put in. So I'm just Sultan, and I can share this password with anyone I like to actually access the live website. But unless actually I pick a plan, I cannot remove the password entirely. So I just have to let people know this password until I get a plan. So you can see what plans are available. You'll see there are different plans, and so it starts from $29 a month, which is less than $1 a day. I think this is a great way to start your business, and then see how you go. And if you think after some time you need more stuff, and you have more locations, physical locations, then you can actually jump onto a bigger plan. But I think $29 a month is a good way to start and see how you go, to test your market, to test your product, and so on. So we'll go back. So we finished this covering this preferences section. Now I'm gonna cover quickly the other tabs. So under orders, you can see. So you have to select a plan to see the orders here. So the first order, when they arrive, they'll be here, and then you will be able to fulfill the order and follow the steps. Drafts. So you can actually, if someone is actually calling you on the phone, or someone sent an email, so you can actually create an order. If it is not an online order, so you can manage those orders here, so that everything is actually in one place. It's random checkouts, so you can also manage those here. We already covered the product section, so yeah. So you already covered. You can actually create gift cards in this section and add them to your website, and when someone buys, you can actually issue the unique codes and send them to your customers. Then this is the place where you, if anyone, I'll show you. So if anyone enters their email addresses here, so and hit the subscribe button, it will go back here. And also any customer who actually places an order, their email addresses will be added to your customer list. And so next time if you want to send an email or a promotion, you can just contact them or manage those promotions from here. And then analytics. So this is the place where you see all the numbers. So because this is just a test store, there's no analytics here, but when you go live and you start selling, you will see all the numbers here. So you can create the reports as you like, and you'll see how you're going. This is a live dashboard, so it's updated straight away. And then this is the report section. You can create reports. There are some standard reports, so that will give you, and also you can create custom reports, so that will give you the proper understanding of how your business is going. Live view, yeah, this is how many customers are actually currently on your website, from which location, and so on. Marketing, so you can create campaigns like newsletters and so on, and you can manage on multiple platforms. You can integrate all your campaigns on different platforms from here. All right, so discount, this is important. So I'm going to show you how to create discount codes for your customers. So you have seen that already. Almost all the online stores, they offered promotional prices, Christmas sale and so on, and also different promotions like free shipping, percentage discounts or fixed amount discounts and so on. So to create a discount code, you need to go here, and then you can actually write down the discount code. For example, Easter, maybe Easter. So if you write down Easter and let's say 20%, so that's why Easter I write down 20. So let's say Easter 20 is the promotion or discount code, and you need to just select whether it's a fixed discount or free shipping or buy one get one free, that sort of discount. So this is a percentage, so I'll say 20% discount with this code on the total. So entire order, of course, not only specific collection or specific products. I'm gonna go for entire order. And then minimum requirement, there's no minimum requirement, but sometimes you can have, it's up to you how you want to do it. So you can have a minimum purchase amount. For example, if anyone purchases more than $100 worth of products, they get this discount. They're eligible for this discount. So you can do that. I'm just gonna go like for everyone. Usage limits, so whether they can use it for multiple orders or they just get to use once, per customer. So you can choose that, and also you can choose which date it's going to start and which date it's going to end. So start date and end date, you can select. So, and if you save it, if you hit save, so it's going to save. So it's done. So I think I forgot to do one thing here. So it's just one per customer, and start date is days, and I'm gonna also set an end date, so which is end of this month. So enter time, so 11:59 p.m. Alright. So I'm gonna hit save. So if you go back to discounts, so you see that it's here, it's active, and yeah, anyone enters that discount code, they'll get the discount, 20% discount. And you can do automatic discounts. So what it means is that you can actually, so they don't have to enter any code. So for example, if they're meeting criteria, the discount will automatically be applied. For example, if you have a discount condition that if anyone buys more than $100 worth of products, then they get $10 off automatically. So you can set this up, set those sort of that sort of conditions, and it can be quantity wise, it can be dollar value wise, and so on. So it's up to you how you want to do it. All right. I'll go back. So discount is covered. Then apps. So you can add. There are lots of free apps available under the apps section, so you can add some cool apps that are useful, so you can actually browse through and see which one might be useful, and see whether you can add some apps, cool apps that are going to help you manage your stores better. So we have already covered these sections now. So this is the final section, settings. I'm going to go a bit quick because we've already spent a lot of time on other sections, but I'll take you through this quickly. So this is the general section where you add the addresses and so on, and what currency and so on. Taxes, you enter the tax amounts and so on. And sales channels, so you can add physical sales channels in addition to the online sales channels. Payment providers, so if you click on that, so it's gonna give you some options how you want to get paid. So accept credit cards, so you can add the Shopify payments, and also you can add PayPal, and also if you want any other alternative methods, so there are all the options. So you can add providers, you can PayPal, and then additional payment methods, there are lots, and you can also accept cash on delivery if you want, and also so if you want to capture automatically, you can click on automatic, but I would go manually, capture payments, payment for orders. Yep. So that's all from here. And then there's locations. You can select, if you have physical stores, you can select the locations from here. Or also, you can select the location of your from where you actually ship the products. Account, again, this is just your account username, email, password, and so on. Checkout, so let's have a look. So in the checkout section, you have the first thing that you have is customer accounts. So I would say customer accounts are optional. So because when they're on the checkout page, they don't want to spend more time on creating accounts and so on. So I've made this optional, so you can make it if you think that's required. You can ask them to create the account, or you can actually totally disable it. To check out the customer contact, so a customer can check out using either their phone number or email. I think that's good, so you don't need to really force them, but if they enter email or phone number. That's good enough for checking out. And then to see shipping updates, if they want to, if you check this, then they have the option to enter their phone number or email address to receive updates of shipping status. Then I'd say I'd require the full name, first name and last name, because I don't want to have the product delivered to wrong addresses or the wrong person. And then company name is optional, address 2 is optional, shipping address, phone number is optional. So so there will be the shopping address line 1, but address line 2 I don't think that's necessary. And then you can actually ask them the billing address and so on. You can so the shipping address will automatically be considered as a billing address unless they want to change it. After an order has been paid, either you can choose to automatically fulfill the order, or you can actually do it manually. I'll go with the manual here. Then after an order has been fulfilled and paid, it will be automatically archived. Then notifications. Under the section, you decide how you want to be notified. There are lots of different ways you can get notified, and you can change them the way you want. Then the billing section. This is for your payments to Shopify for your plan, so you can add the details here. Shipping, so you can actually add the shipping zones. If you're shipping domestically, you can add domestic shipping zones and how you want to ship, the size of the shipment, the weight, and how you want to charge the shipping costs. So all of that you can enter here. And you can also add international shipping. Files, you can add your files, the pictures and whatnot to manage your website. And legal, this is also an important section. So you can create the refund policy, privacy policy, shipping policy, and so on. So the good thing about Shopify is that they actually provide you with templates. So this is if you click on this, it generates a template, and you can actually modify it to your needs. And also privacy policy, it will generate the template, and you can change it again. Terms of service, same. You can generate the template, and you can change, adapt to your needs. Shipping policy, you can create a shipping policy here. And then finally you can hit save. I'm not going to save it, I'm going to just discard it. So that's all. I think that was all we needed to cover for this first tutorial on how to create a Shopify store. Alright, thank you for watching the video. I know it's a long video, and so I really appreciate your time and patience. More importantly, I hope that you actually learn how to create online stores on Shopify, and you'll be able to create your own stores, or maybe create stores for your clients shortly, and you'll be able to launch them in the market soon. I'd love to hear your success stories, so please do feel free to share them in the comment section. And also, if you have any questions and comments or feedback, please also do feel free to write them in the comment section. And also please subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell button so you are aware when there's a new video on Shopify or any other online tools that are going to help you manage your businesses better. And I hope my videos are useful and they're adding values to your businesses. And if you would like to know or actually see more videos on any particular area, please feel free to let me know, and I'll try my best to manage some time to create those videos and upload them as soon as possible. And also I'll try to answer any of your questions as soon as possible. So thanks again for your time, and all the best, and have a good rest of the day. Thank you.